What's up, everybody? It's Tim here with the Creatures Closet, and we got a couple more books to ship out today, so we're going to go ahead and package them up. First one we're sending out is a X-Force #1, and this one has a pretty, I'm not going to say rare, but pretty unknown error. So there's a few different versions. There's the regular Captain America, there's the newsstand variant, and then there's the negative Captain America. So this is the most desirable of all the X-Force ones. So somebody made themselves a good purchase with this. Go ahead and slap some cardboard around her. We was making this video about a half an hour ago, and we had to stop and start a new video because we ran out of tape. See, we actually sold a couple of more books than this. We're waiting on payment, so we'll bring that video to you as soon as those payments clear, so we can get those shipped off to the post office so they can actually ship them off. So, like I mentioned in my other videos, I prefer to only ship in USPS boxes, just because if there's ever going to be any kind of question of the shipping materials that you used, that kind of alleviates some of the hoopla, if you will. Let's put some more cardboard around here. There we go. And she fits just like a glove. All right, boss. Thank you for your purchase. I will be getting you as soon as I get everything boxed and taped up here. I will have you off at the post office today. And as soon as everything clears, I'll shoot you some positive feedback. Hopefully you can do the same for me. And if there's any problems, just reach out. I'm more than glad to fix anything that I can that's not to your liking on my behalf. So I actually sold a Fantastic Four annual #1 recently, guys. Thank you very much, boss. And it's a 7.5 grade. It's qualified. Before I tell you the rest of that story, go ahead and look at this. Pretty sweet first appearance of Werewolf by Night, Marvel Spotlight #2. It's a 5.0. Beautiful case. It's just one of them books that needed a press, and I really didn't have the time for it. So hopefully somebody else can give it the attention that it needs. There's a couple spots that are charging $10 now to press a book, which is way better than the $70 I just spent at CGC for one. So case is flawless. There's nothing wrong with it. They should be really happy with this purchase. It's a great book. We'll give it a little bit of extra protection here. So I sold a Fantastic Four annual #1, guys. And to be fair, I was bidding on things that they were selling. So after a couple days, I was going to send out a payment reminder. And then I thought to myself, well, let me just give him 2 more days, because what I'm bidding on stuff from him, and maybe he just, thinking of this more as a trade. Maybe he sees me bidding, whatever. Give everybody the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise, right? So a week goes by. I didn't win what I was shooting for on his page. And, you know, I send a couple messages. No response. So I finally had to cancel his order today and leave him some negative feedback. Because I'm more than happy to cancel or return, you know, any item. But, you know, radio silence after you win an auction is kind of, and non-payment is kind of really frowned upon. You know, there was other people in that auction who could have got a really good deal on that book at the time. And you blew it. Not only did you blow it for them, you know, you cost me, you know, the worry and the aggravation of wondering, you know, about everything with you. So I left them some negative feedback and relisted the book, and it immediately sold. So I was a little nervous that this individual was just somehow connected to that person and was just looking to give me some feedback as a payback. So I actually canceled that order as well. And I sent him a message. And I talked to eBay about it. And, you know, I told eBay that I make the videos and send everything out. And I needed to talk to them just in case this was this kind of a situation and they bought something else from my page. I didn't want to keep, you know, canceling items or blocking a legit user. So I called eBay, and their response was, regardless of if it's a scam, just the same person or whatever, as long as I have proof that I'm doing my job the right way, by packaging it with care, sending it out promptly, any negative feedback that I have can be removed. So it did make me a little bit, it did help me drop my guard a little bit in case this is just a legit buyer who, you know, because even if there is any kind of shenanigans going on, it made me feel good that eBay has my back on it, because my feedback is very important to me. I've only ever had one negative feedback score before, and that was honestly an eBay fault. I had two pairs of, well, I guess it's my fault as well, but I had two pairs of the Puma Venom series, and I sent the wrong size out. And because you and the buyer, after you sell a pair of shoes that's been that needs to be authenticated, you have no contact with each other, either before or after the purchase. I wasn't able to rectify it, so that's my bad feedback. And I understand. I guess I deserve it, because ultimately, I guess I should have, you know, made sure I double checked that the Pumas was the right size and the right box, and, you know, because I dropped the ball. I do have a negative feedback for that. But with that being said, if there was any kind of contact, I could have definitely made it right by the seller. So, feedback's very important to me. We'll get these mailed out, and I got a couple more going out today, hopefully, if they come in paid, that you'll really enjoy. There's some pretty great books. So, hey, this was Tim from the Creature's Closets. Thanks for stopping by and checking me out.